Yo, what's good everybody? It's your boy King Killer back here today with another video. In today's video, I'm gonna go ahead and be talking about a couple things I'd like to see added into NBA 2K20's MyPark. And 2K recently, they went ahead, they announced the cover athlete. It was Anthony Davis for the standard edition and then Dwayne Wade for the legend edition. They also went ahead, they released like the bonuses you get for pre-ordering the game, and like I guess you would call it like a little trailer. I went ahead, I have it all on my Twitter, so if y'all not following me on my Twitter, make sure to follow me. Link will be in the description. But like I said, I'm here to talk about a couple things I'd like to see added into NBA 2K20. Game comes out in about 2 months, so hopefully they have enough time to add some of these things I'm about to talk about into the game. And yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead, let's hop straight into it. Alright, so starting off the list, number 1 is going to be bringing back multiple park/park affiliations. So obviously for 2K18 and 2K19, we only had one park throughout the whole year, and that got pretty boring because, you know, every time you would load up the game, you would just be staring at the exact same courts. You didn't have any variety, whereas in previous 2Ks we had multiple parks and we had park affiliations. So if you don't know what park affiliations are, basically at the beginning of the year you would go ahead, you would load up into MyPark, and you would have an option to choose between 3 teams, and basically whatever team you pick, that's the team you'd be repping with throughout the whole year. And it was a good idea that 2K had because, you know, it made you feel like you were a part of a team. It made you feel like you were actually playing for something because you were repping a team. And I forgot what the name of the event was called, but there was also an event, you guys probably remember the name of it, but there was an event where each team, they would go head to head, and whatever park affiliation got the most wins, their park would receive a brand new MyPark. And that was a really good idea that 2K had. I remember everybody used to be playing park back in the days, because nowadays, you know, the park is kind of dead. You load up and there's not really a lot of games going on. It's kind of just like, you know, like patches of people. But back then in like 2K16, 17, 15, a lot of people used to be playing park. It used to bring the whole community together. So hopefully multiple parks and park affiliations make a return in NBA 2K20. So moving on to number 2 is going to be bringing back the old rep system. So for 2K18 and 2K19, they had that whole road to 99 thing going on, and I didn't like it, and I know a lot of other people didn't like it either, because I feel like it rewards you more for playing against the CPU than it does for playing against actual people. And what I mean by that is basically if you want to rep up, you would have to play a ton of My Career games, and you couldn't do that on Park because you wouldn't get nearly as much VC or rep from that. And it also doesn't help the fact that MyPark doesn't have a reward system. So all those games that you're winning basically mean nothing. It's just a number. Whereas in previous 2K games, you know, you would get something for playing both My Career and MyPark, because back then MyPark actually had a reward system. So the games you were winning, they actually meant something because you would get rewarded off of it. And like I said, this new system that 2K has, I don't like it because it's so boring. That's why, like, you'll never see me higher than like a 90 or a 91. Because I don't want to just sit down and play for hours against a CPU, you know, trying to level up. And to me, that's just the most boring thing on 2K. I don't want to do that. I don't want to waste my time doing that. So hopefully for 2K20, they go ahead and they bring back the old rep system, or maybe even bring in a new rep system. But for sure, this whole road to 99 thing has to go. Alright, so moving on to number 3, it's going to be making clothes and animations carry over. So what I mean by this is, let's just say, for example, we're back in 2K17, right? And you have 2 My players. You have a point guard and you have a center. If you buy a shirt for your point guard, that same shirt's going to carry over to your center free of charge. But in 2K18 and 2K19, if you buy your point guard a shirt, it's not going to carry over to your center. You're going to have to go ahead and rebuy that exact same shirt, which to me doesn't make sense. I don't know why 2K took this out. They took a huge step backwards doing this, because imagine how annoying it must be if, let's just say, you know, you want to buy a fit, you buy a nice expensive fit with the shoes, with the shorts, with the jersey, and you want to tat out your player. So you tat out his arms, you tat out his chest, his back, all that, right? And let's just say you spend around 50,000 VC, for example. That must be so annoying, the fact that you're gonna have to go ahead and redo that on your other build, especially the tattoo part, because I know a lot of people take time. It takes time to place the tattoos like exactly where they want it to go, so it all fits well. So for 2K20, they had to go ahead, they had to bring back this feature. It honestly didn't make sense why they took it out of 2K18 and 2K19. The only reason I think why they probably did it is just so you had to buy more VC, which obviously means more money in their pockets. So for 2K20, bring this feature back. We need this back. Alright, so moving on to number 4, it's going to be making clothing items less expensive. So I've seen some shoes go for like 10,000, some do-rags go for like 15,000, some jerseys go for 30,000. And a lot of these items, they're priced, you know, pretty high up. And I know a lot of people that actually buy these items, they're buying them with VC that they bought and not with VC that they earn, because it would be impossible. Well, it wouldn't be impossible, but it would take them a while to actually save up to buy, you know, some of these things, because you probably only get about, I'd say like 2,000 VC per My Career game. So let's just say you wanted to buy a throwback jersey that was 30,000. You would have to play 15 games of 12-minute quarters to buy this one jersey. So hopefully for 2K20, they could go ahead and tone down the prices just a bit. I would say give us more VC, but I mean, come on, it's 2K. They're not about to give us more VC. So hopefully for 2K20, they could go ahead, tone down the prices just a little bit, and we should be good. All right, and closing off the list at number 5, it's going to be make joining your friends quicker. So I know 2K for the past couple games, they've actually had problems with this, because in 2K18, when you would try to go through the tunnel to get to the MyPark, you would actually get stuck down there sometimes, or it would actually take you a really long time to get out. And then in 2K19, sometimes it does take me more than one invite to join my friends. And it shouldn't have to be like that. My friends shouldn't have to spam me with invites, or I shouldn't have to be, you know, pulling up the phone and just like spamming join on friends to join my friend's park and play together. It should only take one invite, that's it, no more, no less. And I hope this is actually not a server issue. I don't know if it's a server issue, but I hope it's not, because if it is, and that means this is never going to get fixed, because let's be honest, 2K is never going to get rid of their servers. And the My Team servers have actually been pretty bad recently. It's been like a month that the auction house has been broken. So like I said, I hope this isn't a server issue, because if it is, this is never going to get fixed. Alright, well that's going to wrap it up for today's video. If you did enjoy, make sure to go drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and make sure to follow me on Twitter, link will be in the description. And also let me know down below in the comments too what you thought of my wish list. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Was there something that I missed that you wanted to see in 2K20's MyPark? Let me know down below in the comments, because I'm excited to see what you guys have to say. But other than that, hopefully you enjoyed. Stay safe. I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.